This month, in honor of our April Poetry Celebration, I'm running a kind of parallel Irish poetry celebration, and each week I'm sharing with you an Irish poem that I hope and believe will inspire and spark you. This week, I have a gorgeous poem for you by the beloved Irish poet Seamus Heaney. Seamus lived from 1939 to 2013, and during that time, he was busy and so productive. He wrote many, many books of poems, translations, and prose. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1995, and he was just a lovely human being. I had the privilege to meet him on a few occasions, and he had such a lovely way about him. Graceful, gentlemanly, humble, open, and kind, and also funny. So this poem I'm going to read for you is a celebration, I think, of immersion in life itself, of full on living, noticing and being in awe of its beauty and surrendering to it. It is maybe the favorite Seamus poem by many, many people, I will say. It first appeared in this book called The Spirit Level. Here it is, which is from 1996, right after his Nobel Prize win. And I also wanted to show you, in case you're new to Seamus, you might like to start with this book. It's Seamus Heaney 100 Poems. And this is a project that Seamus had conceived while he was before he died, and his family completed it. He wanted to more or less come up with a compendium of 100 of his, sort of to introduce himself to you through poems, and it's really a marvelous distillation of a whole life of poetry. So I'll read you the poem, and then let's talk it over. It's called Postscript. And sometime make the time to drive out west into County Clare, along the flaggy shore, in September or October, when the wind and the light are working off each other, so that the ocean on one side is wild with foam and glitter, and inland among stones, the surface of a slate gray lake is lit by the earthed lightning of a flock of swans, their feathers ruffed and ruffling, white on white, their fully grown, headstrong looking heads tucked or cresting or busy under water. Useless to think you'll park and capture it more thoroughly. You are neither here nor there, a hurry through which known and strange things pass, as big, soft buffetings come at the car sideways and catch the heart off guard and blow it open. And catch the heart off guard and blow it open. Isn't it a glorious poem? So much in this poem there's so much wisdom and love in this poem, I think. The first thing that Seamus tells us is make the time. Make the time. Make the time to go to these places of inspiration, but also make the time to open yourself up to life itself, to pause and reflect. Make the time. It's in us to do that. We're in the midst of mystery. We're in this road. I mean, this road that the poet is traveling is between an ocean on one side and an inland lake on the other. So you can imagine the road between these two waters, and it's, and the ocean is wild with foam and glitter. It's this wild place. And inland among the stones, there's this slate gray lake that is lit with the earthed lightning of a flock of swans. So another place of enchantment. So we're traveling in our lives in a way between these two mysteries, between these two places of light. Some might say between life and death, even, or between knowing and not knowing, or between what is perhaps tamer and what is more wild, however you think of that. But this mystery of our lives and the way we're traveling between these shifting, glinting places. Now, Seamus lets us know that the poet, the eye of this poem, is still driving, hasn't pulled over. And as he says, useless to think you'll park and capture it more thoroughly. You are neither here nor there. And that is so true of us. We are living in motion. You can't really catch the mist in your hand, can you? It disappears. You can't really capture this moment, this particular moment that the poet is witnessing, but also the moments of our lives are elusive and changing, ever changing. And that's in some ways the thrill of them. The light that is shifting and glinting and changing, and the waves and the wind and all of the elements that are conspiring to create this moment, they have to be experienced while in motion, while you can't capture them, you can't stop them, you can only experience them. So this is a moment of pause. It's not a stop. You're maybe pausing for reflection, but you're really experiencing the moment in the moment. And finally, those big soft buffetings that come at the car sideways, right? He says, you are a hurry through which known and strange things pass. That's what we are. We are living always with the mystery of ourselves, the mystery of the world. I always say the mystery of other people. Goodness gracious. And the known things, the things known and unknown that make up our lives, and these huge, much larger than us, elemental forces of time, we'll say, and fate, and obviously the elements that he's talking about, those big soft buffetings come at the car sideways and catch the heart off guard and blow it open. We are in the moment. Those big soft buffetings are generally benevolent. Life isn't trying to hurt us, but to touch us, to teach us, to rock us, and to open us up even more. So I hope you enjoy that poem. I'll also put a link. You can read it online in many places. I'll put a link to that below as well. My question for you this week: what is a place, or where is a place to go, where you encounter the immensity of life and you feel your heart caught off guard and blown open? That might be an idea, it might be an actual place. See where that thought takes you. So thank you for listening. Please do, as ever, like the video. Honestly, it helps me so much. Truly gives me so much encouragement. If you haven't, subscribe and join our very friendly little community. And if you will, share this with a friend who likes poetry and maybe could use a little bit of the magic of Seamus Heaney to help blow their heart open and bring them to life. So thank you, my friends, and I'll see you next week.